How's it going, guys? But as you here, and today we're going to be talking about Maruki and why I think he's the best and most relatable character in all of Persona 5 Royal. Now, I started playing Royal again recently when I was away from home for 2 weeks. And the reason being was because I was bored and I wanted to do something, and Persona came up to mind. And I started to play again. Now, why am I making this video? So first off, I'm going to say there's going to be a huge spoiler warning. I'm going to be talking about the last palace, which is of Maruki, and why I relate to him so much. So let's get to the story. Maruki is a confidant that you can level up. If you don't do his confidant, you can't get to this last palace. And which is what I was striving to do when I was playing Persona 5 Royal for the first time. So, you finally do his confidant, and you realize that he made a palace. And you go to this palace, you go with two sets of characters, Akechi and a new girl named Kasumi. Kasumi you meet in the beginning of the game. You hang out with her for the first time when you're picking up trash during a school event, and you hand her a wallet and you realize that her name is Kasumi Yoshizawa. And you realize that Kasumi also has a persona. So you go to the palace, next thing you know, you realize that it was Maruki who is the palace ruler. Now we're going to get to why he is in a second. Let me continue with the story, and then I'll explain why he, even though he's a confidant, is the palace ruler. He reveals that Kasumi isn't Kasumi. He reveals on the board that Kasumi was killed by a car. She was ran over. And that the person we've been with was named Sumire. She faked her identity because she couldn't handle the fact that her sister was killed. She eventually does go against us when we try to change her heart or stop her from being someone that she isn't. When eventually that does happen, we go through certain tests to see if we are quote unquote filled with a good heart for humanity and not filled with desires. Eventually, we do go against Maruki, and he isn't mad that you're trying to go against something that he is trying to fix and help people with. The boss fight ends, and he accepts the reality that he is in, and you beat Persona 5 Royal. So how come Maruki went from a confidant to a palace ruler? Are palace rulers evil in some way? Well, no. Futaba is a good example of someone who isn't evil. She is just someone that was very depressed to a point of suicide. But eventually we change her heart and she becomes one of our Phantom Thieves members. Did I really say depressed to suicide? Suicidal thoughts is what I meant. My bad. So, Maruki isn't anyone different, except he wasn't really depressed. He was traumatized by a certain event. And we find out when we're in the palace that he was with his girlfriend. And her girlfriend's parents were killed. And it traumatized her to the point where she had to go to a hospital. She woke up in a hospital bed looking for her parents, but they're gone. They're not with her anymore. He was begging for something, someone to help her get through her depression in some way. And his answers were called. She was no longer traumatized by the experience, but at a cost of her not remembering Maruki. Maruki is upset. he lost her girlfriend. He lost his girlfriend, my bad. So, what happens now? Well, Maruki's happy actually. Sure, he's upset that they're no longer dating, but he's happy that she's happy. And he will go on to make a research into something about cognitive science, which is what the fan thesis is all about, which is of changing hearts. And we would help him finish his research to where he would make a palace. But the palace isn't to hurt others, it's to help people through their pain, through their depression, through their trauma. So at the end of beating Persona 5 by defeating Yababao, we basically go through a whole new world. It's a fake world that Maruki made. And this is where everyone's wishes are made. Morgana becomes a human. An sees Shiho again. Ryuji is a runner. And Futaba gets to see her mother. Stuff like that. But the thing is, why would the Phantom Thieves want to stop that? Wouldn't it be a great thing for everyone to not feel pain? Well, yes, but no. Now, pain is something that us humans would not want to experience. It's undesirable. Why would we, as people, would want to experience pain? It isn't normal. Well, without pain, it doesn't build character. It doesn't build who we are today. If we don't experience pain, then we would just be perfect. And that's not good. If we're perfect, then there's nothing exciting about life or who we are or just about anything really. Sure, there wouldn't be any problems. No criminals, no nothing. But that isn't what life is. That's not reality. We're gonna experience pain in some way, even if it troubles us so much. Now, Persona 5 Royal, or just Persona in general, goes through a lot of topics that are very sensitive, and this video is not going to be any different. Trauma is a very terrifying thing that anyone can experience. People like you, your friends, family, like me. I've been through trauma. I've been through some traumatizing things myself, and it's painful. I relate to Maruki a lot because I would also want to live in a world where I can experience pain. If Maruki was real and he created a world where you can't experience pain, where you finally get to deal with your trauma, or just you have no more things to be traumatized about, I would love to live in that kind of world. Selfish as it is pretty selfish to live in that kind of world, but the pain that I've gone through was very painful. And I wouldn't be here right now if it wasn't for the amazing people who has helped me get back on my feet. I want to say thank you so much to my friends. You know who you are. Thank you so much for having me there, as well as my amazing girlfriend who has helped me get through my problems, as much as annoying as I can get sometimes. Now, why am I making a video about something as painful as traumas? And just anything that involves Persona again after I just said I wasn't going to make another Persona video, right? But here's the thing. I want to be a quick reminder to y'all that, and even though you have experienced pain of some form, I know you can make it. You are strong. And if I can do it, you can do it. Now, I'm not just an entertainer, or trying to be anyway, on YouTube. I also want to know if you guys are okay. My fans, my subscribers, my followers, friends, family, whatnot. I'm not really good at opening up to people about my problems because I don't feel as if it's necessary to do so. I feel like me holding it in is a good thing, but it's not good. If you have a problem, make sure to tell your friends, your family, your partner, your roommate of some kind. Because holding it in is not only painful for you, it's painful for anyone that you will lash out on. Now you could just say, oh, I'm not going to lash out, I'm a calm person, I'm tranquil, when I'm no. It doesn't matter. Eventually your bubble will burst and you're going to scream or hurt someone that you truly appreciate, someone that is precious to you. And that's not good. Because then at that point, it's not even their fault that that happened or anyone's fault. It's your fault. In some way, you have experienced a problem that has hurt you deeply, that cut you deep, something that you can never forget, something that you want to forget, but you can't. And it's stupid. It sucks because you want to forget it. I want to forget the trauma that I've experienced because it's so stupid that I have to live with something like this for the rest of my life to a point where I had to go to therapy. But if you can beat this kind of problem, then you can be anything. That's what I truly believe. Maruki is a perfect example of someone who has gone through a lot of pain and has tried his best to help others in need. His palace is called Sorrow, or as his Wilsey would call it, the Will of Sorrow. And it's a perfect topic for someone like him because he's been through a lot. And someone who's played Persona has probably experienced something like this before as well, like me. And it's perfect timing too that I played Persona 5 Royal because when I first started Royal, I experienced that trauma. And it it sucks because it feels like I'm a burden to someone like my partner or my friends when I lay them out that I'm hurt, but I'm not a burden. If I talk to them about my problems, then they're going to try to help me, and that's great. I'm glad that they help me, or at least they're trying to. I'm not going to get into details about what I've experienced. I feel like as of right now, it's too personal, and I want to get away from that. So I'm not going to talk about it at all. But I am going to talk about what trauma is to a person. Trauma can eat you alive to a point of suicide. There are many people out there who has killed themselves because they couldn't handle that kind of thing in their life. And honestly, that sucks because I understand what that means to be so traumatized that you don't want to live in a world like that anymore. I've been with people and I'm with people who have gone through some serious problems in their life. that I've tried my best to help them out. Even if it's just talking to them on Instagram or on Discord and whatnot. The little things can help people, even if you don't know it. Just like Maruki, I want to help people who have gone through some serious shit, who has gone through some problems that they can't forget. But unlike me, I can't make a palace to help people. Now, would I want to do that if I ever had that power? To be honest, I don't think that would be a good thing, because then I would be controlling people, and that's something I don't want to do. Now, before I end this video, I'm gonna say two things. One, please talk to someone, either professionally or just a family of some kind, friends, partners. As I said, you need to talk to someone. If you feel like you are bottling up something for so long that it hurts, please, you need that help. Love yourself, because when you do, you can get through anything. Now for my second thing. I'm going to be streaming soon, or trying to make a video of some kind. I don't know exactly what I'm going to be making, but maybe a Persona 5 Striker video. I haven't gone to that yet. I'm trying to though. At first, I did want to make this video and try to see if I could make this fun or something, but no. This kind of topic is something that you can't be joking about, in my opinion. Because I've gone through it, you've probably gone through it. I know people who has gone through some problems. I don't want to joke around and tiptoe around the little subjects that are painful or something that you wouldn't appreciate. I'm going to be straight up and serious when I say that you are loved. You're a great person. And in someone's life, some shape or form, you have helped someone through their problem. You have changed someone's perspective in some way. Someone out there has admired you. You inspired them. You aren't useless. You aren't ugly. You aren't bad. Whatever the case you may think of yourself as. If you have a problem, go out there and fix it. Help yourself. Get others to help you. But don't rely so much on that help. You need to help yourself as well. Because if you rely too much on someone helping you with your problem, then you're not going to be strong enough to when you have to deal with it yourself. I've experienced that firsthand. And I don't want you guys to experience that as well. You guys have been amazing. I love streaming, whatnot, and it feels great. If you can, spread the word about my channel, it'd be cool. I love doing these kind of videos with you guys. Not the whole sad shit, but just videos in general, where I get to talk and play games or experience something new with you guys. And that's what I like to do, experience new things sometimes. And it feels great. Again, I want to thank my friends, my family who have helped me through these tough times when I was hurt, when I was traumatized. And I especially want to thank my girlfriend. She has been amazing to me, the greatest thing I've ever experienced so far. And I hope that we can experience more things in the future. And I hope you guys will help yourself get better, get help, and love yourself. Because if you don't, damn it, I'm gonna love you. But yeah, that's all I'm gonna say. I'll try and get a video out or a stream as soon as I can. I can't promise of it being this week or next week. Well, not. I'll try my best to though. But if I don't get anything out before then, happy Halloween. Um, yeah, that's all I have for today. See you guys later. Bye bye.